Well, hello everybody. It's been a while. Before I go any further, well, hopefully everybody had a nice holiday, whatever holiday you celebrated, Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa. And before we go, we'll wish you guys a Happy New Year, but it's not a Happy New Year yet.
Hello, buddy. What's going on?
Okay.
Hey, everybody, how you doing? You know me. You don't know me? I'm gonna tell you who I am now. Let me take this hat off. Kind of hot in here.
Well, you should know both of us before.
Yes.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay.
I'm Randy Jones,
Dale
one of the
Smith.
film critics.
Okay. We're going to go over the year, which was 2021. We're going to go over TV shows, series, documentaries,
Yes.
and other stuff
Yes.
that we've watched along the year.
Oh, yes.
Now, of course, there won't be stuff that, other people watch, but again, this is the stuff that we watched.
Yes.
So in your comments, you want to give us recommendations of stuff to watch? Sure. Why not? Okay, so let's go over some of the
You're gonna go
stuff.
first, Mr. Smith.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first, and then Mr. Jones will finish it off, and then we'll do what we have to do after that.
I always go last, you know.
Okay. All right, so we got stuff. I tried to break it down easily, so this way people could actually find things. So, okay, for Hulu, I'm gonna give you a couple of series. How to Catch a Smuggler, which is a documentary. It's really good. Drug Lords: The Next Generation. These are all going to be documentaries. Movie, it's on Hulu. That won Best Picture last year was No Man Land. Another movie called 2067. What that's basically about is if you think it's bad now, watch 2067. And I'm not kidding. Okay. Okay, another documentary is Genius Aretha, meaning Aretha Franklin. Another series, Hulu original, is called Cruel Summer. Yeah, based loosely on the movie, which was made a long time ago. MLK FBI, a very interesting documentary to watch. Crypto, obviously by the name, you know what it is. It's a movie with Kurt Russell.
This is cryptocurrency.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, people basically, you should know by then what that basically is. Another movie, Playing God. It's a very interesting movie and it's actually funny.
I don't like the title. But...
Okay. Palm Springs. Adam Sandberg, very funny.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple of things that you can watch. TV series. Let's see what we got here. That you can actually watch. I would say on the regular channels, 2, 4, 5, and 7. Channel 2 has their own app, so basically I only give you a couple because I barely watch, what I call Channel 2 is the ARP channel, so, I don't bother. Is a show called Be Positive and Ghost. Both on Thursday, 9 o'clock and 9:30. Channel 4, well, you have your usual stuff. Blacklist, that's moved to Thursday. You could actually also watch that streaming on Netflix and Hulu. On Channel 5, on Fox, you have The Big Leap, new show. And you also have the 9/11 shows. That's on Monday at 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. 911 and 911 Lone Star. That's going to be premiering this following Monday. Channel 7, ABC, you have The Good Doctor, which is on Mondays, 10 o'clock. You have, let's see now, The Goldbergs. You have The Connors. New show called Home Economics, which is basically the new Modern Family. A new version of The Wonder Years. It's okay. I don't know if they're going to pick it up or not, but we'll see. I think that's it for the regular TV. So Showtime. Okay, I'm going to give you series first. Billions. Dexter New Blood.
I think we'll have to bring that back.
Let's see. Yellow Jackets, which is a new series. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
HBO, you have Succession, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and other stuff. Apple TV, let's get to the other stuff. Apple TV, one of the best shows on TV, Ted Lasso. For kids, you got the Snoopy Show. Movie-wise, you got Palmer, Cherry, starring Spider-Man, Mosquito Coast, which is a series, Dickinson, starring Haley Steinfeld, the one person that's in Hawkeye, Fitch, movie, Tom Hanks, and Swan Song, which is another movie. I'm gonna try to pronounce the guy's name. Okay. Netflix series, Country Comfort, Jupiter's Legacy. Movie-wise, you got a movie called I Care a Lot, Yes Day, Sentinel, Moxie, Bliss, Deadly Illusions, documentary, Operation Varsity Blues. That's about the ones that basically, the stars that got basically put into jail because their kids, you know, the trust fund babies with the colleges. Secret Magic, Central Agency. Kid movie, but very good. Awake. Jesus. Series, Money Heist. True story, loosely based on Kevin's Heart.
That was a good one. I like
Yeah.
that. I like that a lot.
Let's see.
What's his son did great.
Yeah. Disney Plus. Okay. All right. Where's my Disney Plus stuff here? Okay. Series.
You got a lot. Wow.
Yeah. Mandalorian, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
That's my joint.
Yeah. Own the Room. It's a documentary. It's very good. I'm not gonna mention that because I haven't watched. Movie-wise, Soul, if you haven't watched it already. Outward, which is one of the best Disney movies ever made. Flora and Ulysses, kids movie, but adults can watch it also. Mighty Ducks Game Changers, another series. Big Shot, starring John Stamos, other series. Hawkeye, which just wrapped up. The World According to Jeff Goldblum, that's on Nat Geo, which is part of the Disney thing. Breaking Bobby Bones, which is another documentary, also Nat Geo. A Glitch in the Matrix, which is actually not on Disney, it's on Hulu. And something else, another documentary that's on Hulu. I'm just moving around, people. 69, The Saga of Danny Hernandez. Very interesting. Okay, did we miss anything? We probably did. Okay, got a couple more and then we'll pass it off to Mr. Jones. Okay, all right. Okay. Movie-wise, okay, let's see. Got that out of the way, got that out of the way. Oh, Hulu. One of the best movies, it's in my top 10, Silk Road. It's about the black markets on Hulu. I mentioned that. Mentioned that. Documentaries. Okay. A movie called Coda, which you might get on demand. No, actually, it's on Apple TV. Joe Bell, which is on demand. Infinite, which is on Paramount Plus. I know I missed the Disney stuff. Where's my Disney stuff? Disney, where are you? Where's my Disney stuff? Okay, while I'm looking for this stuff, Mr. Jones will talk about what he's watched this year. Mr. Jones, it's all yours.
Okay, Mr. Smith, thank you so much. Well, I watched a whole lot this year, in the year 2021, a whole lot I watched. but I'm gonna share some of them, and I can share some of what I thought about them. Number one, Remorse, Michael B. Jordan. Ah, yes, our Black Panther villain as Killmonger. You know, he played the Killmonger. He played a number of movies. I liked the movie. It was kind of a different twist. It's almost like the type of movie that I would think someone of his caliber, not to say nothing negative about him, he's a great actor, but someone of his caliber, for as young as he is, that was more of a mature audience type of film. Okay, nothing against Mr. Jordan. I love his work and everything, but you know, from what I saw with the film, you would think someone like a Wesley Snipes or Will Smith or David Washington, you know, Denzel Washington would play that. You know, even a Terrence Howard, you know, your guy. Okay, but it was good. I liked it. I give it 5 stars up. I give it 10 stars. Mr. Michael B. Jordan. I'd like to see more films like that of him doing. It was a great movie. Okay, moving right along. Suicide Squad. Now, this to me is like, I can put like, this is like a, I gotta put it like this. And nothing negative on it, because I love DC movies as much as I do Marvel. This is more like a Halloween costume of the Avengers. Well, I mean, Halloween costume of the Avengers. If you saw Suicide Squad, you know, you had different people in there. You had my boy Idris Elba. You had the wrestler guy, John Cena. You had a couple of people in there, and it was a good movie. I liked it. He was in this one. Okay, I'm talking about the sequel. It was a good movie. I liked it. Had a lot of action in it. It was good. A great cast and stuff. But it just seems like there was actually, I ain't gonna say try to be like the Avengers, because you look at the Avengers, you look at Suicide Squad, it's 2 different styles of action and powers and everything. Okay, but they did a great job. Okay, I liked it. I liked the costumes. I liked the, you know, I liked the story about it and everything. It was a good film. It was a good. I just feel like that. I'm just gonna say a good film before I say anything else that might get me in trouble. Okay. Oh, here's one of my greatest movies. Okay, and I say my dad probably would have loved this. You know, if he was still around. You know, love you, Dad. Okay. The Western movie, the Black Western movie, The Harder They Fall. This was a fantastic film. Another film, Mr. Idris Elba is in. And they gotta make him a Black Bond. Come on now. Come on, Hollywood. Come on, British. Come on, England. You gotta put him in. Come on. You mean, come on now. Things are changing. Come on now. Okay, put a little bit of chocolate in. My name is Bond, James Bond. You know, come on now. Come on now. But The Harder They Fall is a great movie. Great Western movie, okay? I mean, I'm not really into Westerns too much. Only thing my dad was, he was a Western fanatic. I mean, ever since the days of John Wayne and other Western, Clint Eastwood, Good, the Bad, the Ugly, etc. He probably would have loved this, okay? But being that he's from the old school generation, he probably just looked at this like, oh, these are just kids making these type of Western movies. It's not the original. I'm from the old school. I'm from the 1930s, 1940s, when real Westerns was really made. But it was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I loved the character that Idris Elba played as Rufus Buck. I love the character that Regina Hall played. And I want to say this. I've been watching Regina Hall since she was the days of 227. That she did Port of Justice. She did Boys in the Hood. And now she's doing this as well as she's directed. I mean, I like that. I follow her career pretty much part of her life, you know, as far as in the entertainment business. And I liked it. But for her to play this role, I was kind of like astonished. I'm like, because I'm not used to seeing her playing a bad girl role. And she did a fantastic job. You know, that's what it is when you're an actor or an actress. You should be able to play anything. But she did good. So Miss Regina King, I love you. I love you as an actress, as a person. You did good. Just the fact it was kind of throwing me off a little bit. The simple fact that I'm watching her playing a bad girl. But she did excellent. She did real good. She tore that part up. And, you know, I didn't know how short she was, though. That's the movie. I watched it for a year. I never knew how short she was. You know, real good actress. Okay. I like that. The whole cast was phenomenal. Okay. Delroy Lindo, you know, he played in Crooklyn. He played in a number of other movies. He's a great actor. He was in it as well. He played, I believe he was in Sheriff. Delroy Lindo, he was in it, and a couple of other actors as well. But the movie was good. It was great directing, great everything, and I loved it. To me, I say it was like the, it was like, I gotta say it like this. To me, it was the best black Western I have seen since the days of Posse. back in 1990 with Mary of Them Peoples. Okay, it was a good film. I loved it. I loved it. I watched it over 5 or 10 times. I loved it. I mean, I would love them to see a sequel. It's got to be a sequel because at the end of the film, the girl lived. She got up and showed the camera. So it must gonna be a sequel. Okay, and also I would say this is a great twist on hip hop mogul Jay-Z producing it. Okay, so it was a good movie. I loved it. Okay, now King Richards, the true story of Venus and Serena Williams. This was a good story. I like stories like that. I'm really an action movie guy. I'm a guy that like that. I love action. I love shoot 'em up, bang, bang, break your neck, take your eyes out and swallow it. You know, I'm that type of guy. But when I saw this, everybody kept telling me, go see King Richard. I said, I didn't really
It was me.
No, not just him. It was him and a couple other.
But I pushed him. Okay.
He pushed me. I said, you know what? Let me go check it out. And I ain't, I love Serena Williams as a tennis golf player, and everything, and tennis player, excuse me. And I love Will Smith. Will Smith is phenomenal, very funny and acting and everything. And I didn't think this movie's going to be anything. I figured it's going to be nothing.
He's not a sports person. That's why.
Yeah, not that much. Maybe boxing a little bit. Okay, a little bit of fake sports like wrestling. But okay. Oh. But nothing against you wrestlers. I mean, the wrestling may be fake, but the money ain't. I know. But I liked it. In fact, I loved it. Almost made me. It did bring tears to my eyes because it actually talked about the struggle these two African American women went through coming up in the days of Compton, California. Okay, I mean, we all know about Compton from the hip hop group NWA. Okay, I mean, when I first heard about that group, I didn't even know they had a hood in California until I heard them come out. I didn't even think they had to be African Americans in California, but that's another story. Okay, but it was a good movie. It was a great movie, a great story. I really love the fact how the father pushed those two young girls to become something. He even said it before they was even born. They're gonna be something great.
Yeah.
We say in the church that's prophetic. Okay, we say that's like he saw the future of it and he pushed them. And I really am glad he did that because if you look in the African American communities, you really don't see too many, especially fathers. Matter of fact, you really see too many fathers maybe in the house. And then to be in the house and to push your kids to such a degree, such a level to do something positive on a level of sports that you don't really see too much of us in. To me, I think that's just phenomenal and great. The father alone should have got nominated for pushing their daughters. Because if it wasn't for them with their God-given talent, pushing his daughters to go as far as they got, we wouldn't know who they are. There'd just be another African-American couple of women from the hood, okay? Mm-hmm. But I'm so happy, I'm so glad I saw that because it inspired me to let me know if these two young ladies can make it out of the inner city where they grew up, I can make it out of the city where I grew up, which I am anyhow. But I love this. So Serena and Venus, you guys did a great job. Mr. Smith, Will Smith, got the same last name as him. Will Smith, you did an excellent job, brother. Good acting. I loved it. Always loved your work and everything.
Oscar worthy. There will be nominations.
Yeah, better get
everything.
They better get two Oscars.
Best picture, best actor, best ensemble cast. There's no doubt. It's my top 10.
I don't know if the father's still around now, but I even said the father in real life, okay, get an Oscar for even pushing his daughters to that level, or they get one on his behalf. I'm be honest with you, because it's a good movie. We need more fathers like that in the house, in all colors degree, but especially in the African American degree. But I love the movie. It's great. Okay, now back to action. No Time to Die. James Bond. I'm so sad this is the last Bond that Daniel Craig is doing, but you gotta move on. It was a good movie. Action. I'm sorry, I gotta tell you, a lot of people say Sean Connery was the best Bond out there. Okay,
and I will always say that.
And a lot of you
different generation people.
A lot of you may agree with that, but I say, he was a good Bond. Sean Connery, Roger Moore, Timothy Dutton, I believe, was a con, and Pierce Brosnan, which to me was a modern day Roger Moore. But I tell you this, I kid you not. Daniel Craig is the best action adventure James Bond ever lived. Now you may disagree with me, but I'm telling you the truth. He was the best action adventure the way Bond. He was serious. He wasn't a player. He wasn't no pimp. He was smooth. and he was straight